Hello and welcome to this deep dive on the beloved card game Love Letter. This unassuming little game has captured the hearts of players around the world with its simple yet surprisingly strategic gameplay. Let me tell you all about it. So, Love Letter was designed by Japanese game designer Seiji Kanai and first published in 2012. Under the title Choju Oji-sama, Kanai drew inspiration from the classic Japanese card game Hanafuda but wanted to create a more accessible romantic themed game. The game found success in Japan, and a few years later, the American publisher Aldrich Entertainment Group acquired the rights to release an English version, which they titled Love Letter. This 2013 edition is the one that really propelled the game to global popularity. So, let me tell you how to play this game.
Love Letter, a game of risk, deduction, and courtship for 2 to 4 players. In Love Letter, you play the role of a suitor trying to get your love letter into the hands of the princess, while burning those of your opponents. The goal of the game is to win, and you win by collecting enough tokens of affection. There are 16 cards in the deck, representing the princess and those close to her, each with special abilities that can help you survive and eliminate other players. On your turn, all you have to do is play a card. When your turn begins, you already have one card in your hand and will draw another. Choose one of those cards to play, activating its special ability. For example, playing the guard lets you target another player and announce the name of any other card. If that player has that card, that player is eliminated. Eliminated players put their hand face up in front of them and are out until the next round. When your turn's over, the player to your left takes her turn, and so on, until only one player remains. That player earns a token of affection. If the deck is empty at the end of a player's turn, all remaining players show the one card remaining in their hand. The player with the highest number earns the token. If there is a tie, each tied player adds up the number of their played and discarded cards, with the highest sum breaking the tie. The winner of the last round starts the next one. Keep playing new rounds until one player has earned enough tokens to win the game and the heart of the princess. We already went over the guard, but here's the rest of the cards. The priest lets you privately peek at another player's card. The baron lets you choose another player to secretly compare cards with. If one player has a lower value card, she's eliminated. The handmaid provides immunity from other players' actions until your next turn. The prince lets you target another player. That player discards their card and draws a new one. The king lets you trade hands with another player. The countess does nothing, but you must play her if you already have the king or prince in your hand. And finally, the princess instantly eliminates you if you play or discard her, so watch out for the prince. Ready to play?
So let me tell you about my personal experience. I first encountered Love Letter at a friend's game night a few years ago, and I have to say I was instantly hooked. The streamlined gameplay and deceivingly simple mechanics had me engaged from the very first round. The core loop of drawing a card, playing a card, and trying to deduce your opponent's hands creates this wonderfully tense and interactive experience. I found myself constantly reevaluating my strategies and trying to stay one step ahead of my friends. So basically, what I love most about Love Letter is how it packs so much drama and deduction into such a tiny package. The quick rounds and potential for dramatic last-second reveals keep the game constantly engaging, and the accessible yet deep strategic elements make it a hit with both casual and hardcore players. So if you haven't experienced the Love Letter yet, I highly recommend you give it a try, and it's a true modern classic that will have you coming back to the royal court again and again. Thank you guys for watching this video.